the important pieces of this initiative is that we want to integrate the curriculum into the camps, and we want to have a culture shift at the camp. And you can't do that just with one person, you can't do that with two people. You need to do it with a broad base of support that represents the different settings within the camp.
Using Israel in many different ways, and not that it's just fact-driven, but that it can be art-driven and expressive, and really can find its ways into many, many different things and many areas of camp that I don't think I've necessarily thought about before.
I've known how to program, but the idea of programming for Israel has always seemed like this elusive idea, but being here I've realized that it's not. There's absolutely no difference between programming a fun activity, maybe a nature activity, whatever it is, and an Israel activity.
I think the greatest part about the Goodman Initiative is watching kids get excited about material they might have not known before. There's one instance I can remember, a young man, just by seeing the David Ben-Gurion nude t-shirt up in the dining hall, questioned and inquired, what's going on? Who is this guy and how is he relevant in Israel history? And his excitement shown throughout the summer, sharing with other campers and staff and explaining who David Ben-Gurion is and his importance. And without the Goodman Initiative, he probably would have never had that excitement for Israel history.
Our biggest apprehension at first was how we were going to implement all of the programs. And after being here, we can see that we already do a lot of this stuff. It's just a matter of putting a name to it.
We asked ourselves, what are the problems? The problems are we don't have things that are adaptable to our environment. So the first thing we sought to do is create an online database of activities that focused on variations, that still spoke to core content and core knowledge on particular subject areas. We have developed an iPhone and iPad app, something that solves the problem of camps not being in wireless or Wi-Fi zones. Anywhere they have access to an iPad or an iPhone, they have access to the curricular database.
The faculty have become an essential part of this program. So each week, the faculty will be communicating with the Goodman educator. The Goodman educator, in turn, will be meeting with their team, all the fellows, on a weekly basis as well.
The effect of what we're doing here today is going to be felt over a long period of time by hundreds of thousands of people.
חוזרת הביתה, חוזרת הביתה